Jessica's getting married.
Hey guys, it's Jess, and I am so excited to do one of the many wedding videos that I will be doing. This is really just a general update on recent wedding things that I've done in the past, honestly, couple months. And the main ones that I'll be talking about is my bridal party asks and choosing my dress. And the third one is doing a cake tasting. So those are the three topics of this video, and all of those decisions and activities are about 8 to 9 months out from my wedding. Okay, so just to give you a little bit context of like where I'm at with my wedding, I'm having a May 2026 wedding, so please stick around if you want to see more wedding content. I'm trying to document how I'm doing this whole process as literally just a girl with a normal budget doing a very normal wedding and just has an affinity for spreadsheets and tracking everything. So if that's of interest at all, go ahead, stick around. Real quick, I'll shout out the channel, Rich Girl Book Club. This is just my space online to share anything finance related or bookish related or anything that comes to mind and share it with the world. It's just a fun little hobby for me, so would love for you to stick around to Rich Girl Book Club. The way to join the club is to just subscribe to my channel. And that's it. So anyways, let's get into our first topic of the video. So the one I'm excited to talk about is my bridal asks. So I think that's what you call it, right? The things that you put together to ask your bridal party. I don't know why there's not like a better word for it, some cute consumerism word for it. It's shocking. But anyways, just traditionally when you ask your girls to be in your bridal party, you get them a little gift and ask them. I have been working on this gift for genuinely months. Most of the things that I ended up getting are from Etsy, and I'm gonna go through everything that I got because I'm obsessed with everything. I really tried to keep within the theme of the wedding slightly, and by that I mean I just chose blue. If it was an option for anything, I would lean toward blue because that's my wedding color. And I wanted to make sure it was items that they actually would like and enjoy. And I thought about all my girls personally. I truly think everything in there is of high value, and also are items that relate to being in a wedding. And you'll see what I mean when I go through the items. Like for example, one of them is like a little hair clip for your hair when you're doing your makeup. Like that's something you do when you're in a wedding. So let's go ahead and let me walk you through my bridal ask gifts. I have 3 bridesmaids, including my one maid of honor, and I'm feeling really indecisive, and I feel like I should ask more people to be my bridal party, but I think it's already kind of set in stone. So anyways, I'm very confident in these 3 girls being in my bridal party and being there for my big day, and it means the absolute world to me. Okay, so without further ado, here is everything that I put in my little bridal basket gift. Okay guys, look at how stinking cute this bridesmaid ask little package is. I'm obsessed with it. I love how Emily's turned out. Let's do Rahima's together. So let's move on. Give you a closer look here real quick of everything inside. It's this really cute zip pouch, customized with their names, and then all the little goodies on the inside. So this is what the bags look closed up. It's kind of this square shaped makeup bag with a handle on top, gold hardware, and customization on the front. You open up this beautiful zipper and it opens up all the way flat. You can see I already have my little tissue paper in there. And I love this because you just open it up when you do your makeup and it lays flat. It has all these little zip pouches and containers, and it is just perfect for all things getting ready related and travel related. So first off, put a little bit of this filler in there just to give it a little bit of pizzazz and fun. Then what I'm doing, because I'm a Swiftie, is I'm adding little star tissue paper, and this is from the Midnights era. If you got any merch from Taylor Nation during that time, you have this cute little star confetti, and I'm just adding a little bit of that in there because I'm a Swiftie. Also, I'm adding one singular purple heart as an Easter egg because my favorite era is the Speak Now era, which is purple. And so what Taylor will do is sometimes have a piece of confetti in her merch that is from a different era than the one that you ordered from. So I feel like that's super cute. First off, we have this face mask that is purposefully blue. Everything that I add in here that could be blue is blue. So I think I'm just gonna fold this and kind of like tuck it in the back here just to give this some stability. Next up, another filler. So we have Smart Sweets, another blue snack. These items are both from Target. This is just gonna help everything stand up in the back there. Next, we have some Etsy items. So, first custom Etsy item is this beautiful bookmark. It is pressed flowers, and they are blue and white, again, going with the theme. I just think this is so stunning. Really wish I would have gotten my own, but I think I'm gonna put this like in the middle to the side here. Next, we have this beautiful hair tie. This is from Target. And I just thought this was really pretty and cute. It's also white, so it's a nod to their future bridal era, since all of my bridesmaids are not married. I'm the first one to get married somehow. Not sure how that happened. But anyways, just like a nod to that. And I love hair things. I love flowers. I love Taylor Swift. You can sense a theme here that I'm doing a lot of items that are things that I love and enjoy, but also that my girls will like. Next, we have these cute hair clips. I just love these so much, and the blue is so perfect. So let's tuck these in there. I'm gonna make the blue one a little bit more visible, since that is the main color we're going for here. Also, for this one, I'm mailing it to my friend, so I'm gonna have to figure out a way to close this and keeping everything in its little spot. Next, we have this item that looks like lipstick, but it's not. It's actually, wait for it, a perfume on the go spray. So what you do is you can take this out, you squeeze it on top of your favorite perfume, and you have a little to-go bottle. I thought this was the cutest thing ever, also from Etsy actually. And it's so compact and tiny, it just looks like a lipstick. So for my girls that are on the go, I thought that was so perfect. Next, we have another Etsy item. So we have these cute little hair clips that are golden. Gold is kind of an accent color that I'm going with. Figured this was a cute thing for getting ready, is these little clips for your hair. And I had to have a cute little cheesy slogan: to have and to hold your hair back, to have and to hold. You know, we got to do all the cheesy stuff, don't we? Next, I'm going to put in my little letter. And this is officially how I'm asking them directly through a letter. And then, of course, a cute note. So sticking this in the back here, you can still read what it says. And I feel like that is perfect right there. Almost done. 2 more items. Quick sticker. I decided to go with a coffee sticker for my friend. This is from a small business, custom by beer, so had to have a little nod to coffee in there. I feel like that's something we have in common, our love for coffee, and it was perfect to add in. Lastly, 2 little chocolates in here. I'm a chocoholic, so you know, this is kind of all things that Jess loves. And that's everything. Look at how stinking cute it is. Like, can you even believe how cute this is? Seriously. I'm obsessed with how this turned out, and I did not get items for myself from this. The only thing I did get was the perfume thing, because I just could not live without this, and I plan to put my bridal perfume in there for on the go, and I'm just so excited. So I hope they all say yes and they love everything I included.
Like the camera.
Now we turn.
Be my maid of honor.
I don't want to get out of the video.
Of course. Not the honor of being her maid of honor. You have a lot of work to do.
Can you turn?
Okay, so one last time, this is the final product. It's the zip pouch filled with all of the goodies and notes and everything in between. I'm gonna put one more item in my maid of honor's little pouch. This little red guy is gonna be going in here, okay? This is an inside joke between my sister and I, my maid of honor, Natalie. And this little guy, his name is Rusty. And I would really highly recommend this, that's why I'm mentioning it. We've been playing this silly little game for literally years. And it's just this little, like, it's like just a squishy little guy, okay? And so what we do is over the years, we will hide little Rusty within each other's like rooms, houses, bags, things like that. So for example, like it'll be Christmas morning, I'll open up a gift and Rusty will be inside the gift for some reason, okay? So we've been playing this game for years. We don't really talk about the game, we just continue it, and sometimes Rusty will go missing for like months or whatever, and then one of us will find them and continue the game. So I found Rusty the other day going through my drawer and I was like, yes, this is perfect. So I'm gonna be putting Rusty inside the little bridal pouch, okay? And my sister is going to find that very funny, I hope. Maybe I'll cover him up in like a blue tissue paper or something like that so he fits the theme. But besides that, Rusty made it in here, and I feel like that just goes to show that you can make this as fun as you want. Okay, moving on to our next item of business, my wedding dress. Woo, 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 woo. Okay, so unfortunately I cannot show you the dress, okay? But let's talk through the process that I went through. So again, like I said, this has been going on for months. I started in June, so almost 12 months out from my wedding, okay? I thought that was plenty of time. And I booked a day, one Saturday, went to 3 different bridal shops. It was amazing. And then kind of waited a couple weeks, was thinking about things, booked another bridal appointment, went to that one, so that's 4 bridal shops. And then quickly after that 4th appointment, I went back to one of the first places that I went to and tried on 2 more dresses there, one of them being the dress. Did not say yes to the dress because I was having a mental breakdown. Yes, I was having a mental breakdown. We will not get into details about that. I was just trying to get it over with before I left for vacation in the end of July, and that was a bad idea. I was just unwell. I don't know. So then a couple weeks after that, went back to the final bridal shop again, tried on the one singular dress, popped some champagne, and had the most amazing experience saying yes to the dress. So long story short, it all worked out. But through the process, there was a lot of dresses that we tried on. And I went into it open-minded, but I also had a very good idea about exactly what I wanted. I always liked the A-line shape, the ball gown shape. I always liked sweetheart neckline, any like mini sweetheart neckline shape. I knew I wanted a thicker strap that was possibly convertible to the side. I knew I liked lace, and I had a lot of inspiration on Pinterest that I was pinning. And there's actually one dress that I pinned like 4 different times over like years. And I didn't realize this until I was showing my mom my Pinterest board with my dresses because she was asking me what I was looking for. And I was like, I must really like that dress. Well, I honestly ended up with something not really too much like that dress at all, but what I found was, in my opinion, even better. And so how the process went was emotional. Basically, what I ended up narrowing it down to was 2 different types of looks. The royal princess look and a whimsical fairy look, okay? Similar, right? But just slightly different. Both felt very me, and the dresses were beautiful, felt like me. That was all good, okay? So I was in a good situation. I had amazing options, truly. And I ended up going one of the ways with the dress, and I'm literally so obsessed with it. I literally like, I'm so obsessed with my dress that when I see other dresses, I'm automatically like, no, but like mine is even more perfect for me specifically, okay? There's so many people that would not wear my dress at all, absolutely not in their wheelhouse, and cool. So yeah, I feel really good about it. I'm trying to think of like what other things I can share. I'm sure there's like clips that I'm sharing here of like other dresses. But a couple things I'll say is I was really proud of myself for being nice to myself during this process. I knew going into it that you're putting yourself in a vulnerable position. You are trying on wedding dresses. You're literally analyzing your body in a mirror, right? And I didn't completely destroy my own self-confidence for the most part, okay? So I was really proud about myself for that. That was like something that I was definitely worried about on my mind. But the good thing about wedding dresses is that they're just the most beautiful pieces of fabric ever. Like dresses that I put on and I was immediately like, no, I was still like, but this is one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in my life. So that's the thing about wedding dresses is you're dealing with so much beauty, and I enjoy the dressing up. I love dresses. I feel like I need to be wearing more dresses in my life. Like I love that stuff. So I was just stoked to be trying on these dresses, and it was amazing. And I was like, can I have 10 different weddings for all these different dresses and be all these different people? So that part was really cool, and I was happy about that. I was able to have my mom and sister and my one of my best friends, who's a bridesmaid, was able to come and support me, and that meant the absolute world. Their feedback was helpful. They were nice to me for the most part, and supportive, and really helped. They didn't like help me really make the decision at all, but they helped me. They guided me to see what I was really thinking, if that makes sense. So like, asking good questions about like what specifically to like and not like about something, or if I'm saying, oh, I don't think I could, I don't know, pull that shape off or something like that. They're like, are you saying that, or do you actually feel like that? You know, just prompting questions like that, and that made a huge difference. So would highly recommend having good people go with you to support you, and it just makes the biggest difference. So that was my dress shopping experience, and it did take like 2 months, honestly, over the whole time, but it was worth it, and there were tears shed. So my goal with my wedding right now is to not be bridezilla. I want it to be fun. I just keep thinking, like, how insanely lucky am I to have all of these people that love and care about me over the years and supported me in different phases of my life all be together in the same room to celebrate love. Like, you're joking. Like, right now, with me having all of the big vendors booked, like, I don't need to do anything else, and it will still be perfect, if that makes sense. Okay, that's not true. But, like, you see what I'm saying? Like, I have a date and a room. I'm just laughing because Henry, like, he's just like this little corgi head. Hi. The king is on his throne right now, okay? Anyways, what was I saying? So, I get to marry my person with all these people in a room together, same location. Like, that is the only thing that matters. Where was I going with this comment? I'm not sure. But I basically, okay, this is what I was trying to say, is that I'm not super thrilled that I already had a little mental breakdown about that. But if it was going to happen for any of these decisions, it was going to be about the dress, okay? That is like one of the most important pieces of the whole thing to me, okay? Maybe it's vain. I don't care. If I don't feel pretty on my wedding day, it's going to be everyone's problem, okay? Yeah, Henry's over there judging me. He's like, oh, he's like, I'll just growl at everyone or something. I don't know. But, okay, that's enough said about that process.
Not too overwhelming.
Yeah, I like it.
This was the vision. This is what we initially looked at.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know if I'm crazy about seeing your. And she had a pearl necklace.
Yeah, oh, nice little.
You're gonna wear part of your hair up.
Yeah. Oh, the back's so pretty.
Yeah.
okay. The element to add.
Yeah.
And then the bow you said is like removable. I feel like we could do that.
Bridgerton.
I really like.
Yeah.
I really like this. I like the fit of it.
See how that changed the whole.
I like this better than the last one.
Okay. This is more me.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know the terms.
It's a nice belted. It's just a belted waistline.
Yeah, belted waistline. There you go. I like this. So they got their pictures.
But we are looking for a bridal gown, so it kind of.
Of course, of course, of course. Like, yeah, I don't know how to like exist with veil on like this. This is weird to me.
And then that way it still frames your face, but it's not like all up in your face.
Yeah.
Let's go try the first one back on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. I'm Elsa. Stress.
Can I see what the sleeve, or the strap? It's like sports mode on your crop.
Yeah. Dance mode. Like, this is so pretty. This is so pretty. I like it both ways.
Do that. That's a scary face.
There you go.
Relax.
A ton of gowns feature some fun back detailing.
Okay.
I guess question with
Preferring that one, a little cleaner.
I don't know.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, it looks.
Okay.
I feel like a bride.
Definitely feel like a bride.
Alright, good. Do we feel like ourselves?
Oh, 2 years.
I had
Okay.
2 also. And the little one had 2. No, I had 2. So
Hey.
it was perfect.
Perfect. Have a great one, ladies.
We're here to try on the dress one final time and say yes with no tears. And Taylor Swift's playing. It's us. Jessica's getting married.
How do you feel?
I love it.
Said yes to the dress. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Like, I was just so obsessed
I'm
with
in
it.
love.
Like, it's so perfect.
You can sit down if you want. All the things take a bunch of pictures, okay?
Yes.
Cheers.